You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
This is the Daniel Monday Night Community Show on demand through YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing to listen to us through this method. If you'd like to keep up to date with when I add new interviews, then subscribe to this channel. So we are going to be next talking to Gordon, and of course we spoke to him before all about Simple Simon coming to Sittingbourne. Now you're coming back again, so I'm guessing things went pretty well last time.
Yeah, they loved it. They really loved the show, Daniel. We went to the Wyvern Hall, but we're in a different venue this time with a proper stage and lighting and everything. And so I would guess that they'll enjoy it even more than before.
Well, I was wondering if you could tell our listeners where you're going to be and when you're going to be doing it.
Yeah, we're going to do, it's a brand new Simple Simon show. It's on Thursday, the 29th of May, at the UK Paper Leisure Club, which is in the Avenue of Remembrance. And it's a wonderful hall with a big proper stage. And it's on Thursday afternoon at 2:30.
Now, I understand it's got a different title to last time.
Yeah, we've got pirates and a beautiful girl who is in danger from the pirates because she lives at Castle CORTEZ, and the hidden pirate treasure is somewhere in the castle, and they're coming to get it. So we've got lots of excitement, and the pirates, I mean, children love pirates anyway. And so it's going to be lots of fun, lots of knockabout, slapstick, lots of comedy. So it's called The Hidden Pirate Treasure of Castle CORTEZ.
Now, I know one of the things you like to do is keep theatre accessible and live.
Yeah, absolutely. We try and keep the prices really very, very reasonable, because then people, even on a limited income, can come along and see the show, have a bit of live theatre. And we have live music, which means that we can stop the show if and play live music. So we're not actually working to tracks, which can sometimes be very limiting in terms of the fun of the show. If something happens, then we can make the most of it because we've got live music.
Well, some of our listeners might not have heard our last interview or been able to go along and see Simple Simon. You actually play that role, so I was wondering if you could explain to our listeners a little bit about what that involves.
Well, yeah, I've been doing Simple Simon now for about 20 years, and he's a huge little boy. I'm 6'2", and Simple Simon is 6'2", but he's got all of the qualities, the childlike qualities of simplicity, honesty, fun, and so over the years we've taken the show all over Kent, but we've never been to Swale until February, and so we've entertained thousands of children over those 20-odd years, and it's a joy, always a joy to do, and I think there's a little bit of the child in all of us.
Yeah, I think there must be. Live music. Now, I know you want to talk a little bit about how you have live music in the show.
Yeah, well, it's very important, I think, particularly because not only do we have all production numbers and solos and lots of participation songs, but several times during the show we stop the action and we select children at random who want to come up on stage, and they come up on stage and we do games and songs. So if we had recorded music, they would be very, very difficult to do, and so the children, if the children are singing a song, for example, and one of them stops, then the music stops. With the recorded music, the music carries on. So it's very important to us that everybody is part of the show, and the children who participate are supported and that they feel comfortable and happy. One of the things we're going to do is Old MacDonald's Farm, and so often children can do what they like in it, really, and with the live music that makes that possible.
I was going to say, with children you never know what they're going to do, so I assume every show is different in a sense. Every show is
different, and sometimes you get children who are so hilarious they steal the show because they're just so funny in how whatever they're saying or doing, and some of them some of them get carried away a little bit, I think, with the lights and being on the stage in front of everybody, and that's also fun. The whole point is it's got to be fun.
I was wondering if you can just refresh our listeners when and where Simple Simon is.
Well, we're at the UK Paper Leisure Club, Avenue of Remembrance, on Thursday the 29th of May, which is this Thursday coming. And so, yeah, it's we're really looking forward to building an audience in Sittingbourne. I think it's a wonderful place, and we've visited all the schools in the area to try and let the children know about it. So we've just got very high hopes for a very fun afternoon for everybody. It's good old traditional panto.
Well, it's certainly nice to go along to something that sounds, fun and flexible, and someone who works with the audience.
Absolutely, and of course the tickets are only £7, so it really won't break the half-term bank to come along. And for a family of four, it's only £25, so that's a further saving for them. So they can call us to book if they want on our free phone, or they can just turn up on the day, or they can go into the UK Paper Leisure Club, and they've got tickets there ready to sell. So either of those things, are going to be. We're going to have a wonderful afternoon in Sittingbourne.
Do you have that phone number to hand?
It's a free phone. It's 0800 781 3452.
Well, Gordon, if you're happy, we've covered everything.
Yeah, thank you.
I'd like to thank you very much for once again giving us the opportunity to interview you, and thank you for telling the listeners all about your next performance in Sittingbourne.
Well, thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much for your help.